Hello everyone, and welcome to the last paper you'll have to write in my class. Yay, you've made it to the end. This is Essay 5 and it's Argument and Persuasion. And I've saved the most rhetorically difficult essay for last. Persuasion is the most difficult thing to do because it's sort of like a capstone of everything we've learned in here, from the rhetorical triangle, from maintaining your ethos, from all the grammar that you've learned in this class. This is sort of putting it all together. So I just want to spend this little time with you to go over the assignment sheet. So this is your final paper. It's a bit longer. You'll notice I want it 5 to 7 pages. Okay, so that's an MLA format. And it is your task to make a proposal to a specific audience to move them to take a specific action. A lot of times persuasion will fail because it's like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? Oh, we should do something. We should do something. Okay, well, tell me something specific I can do. You must make claims and support them with evidence. You must avoid logical fallacies, and we'll have a little fun with logical fallacies, if not in this week, in the week after. You must make rational and ethical and emotional appeals. Okay, you must maintain your credibility with your audience with proper spelling, grammar, and punctuation, and you must also at least I hadn't finished that there. So one paragraph addressing a counter argument. Okay, so for example, if I'm saying that we should stop cutting down the forests in Washington because of the spotted owl, then I would say, people who disagree with me might say something, well, what about the economic boost that these trees would provide? You have to address a counter argument. You have to say, well, this is what people who are against me are saying, and then you have to say this is why they're wrong. Okay, and it's not to be mean or anything, but addressing a counter argument is a very effective rhetorical strategy. So you'll need to spend at least one paragraph doing that. Usually you don't want to spend more than one paragraph doing that, because then whose side are you really on? This is not a fence sitting. A surefire way to fail this is to not, have an opinion. A lot of times from high school, you guys are used to teachers telling you, you're not supposed to tell me your opinion. Well, here I want your opinion. Now, the trick is that in college, in an academic paper, you have to give your opinion without saying, my opinion. There's no first person, no I, me, my, no second person, no you, your, y'all, none of that. So you have to do it in third person, academic voice. And you have to make your argument, but it should have your opinion all over it, right? You whatever you say, I think, you just take out I think and continue with what you think. I think we should stop, I think the United States government should stop cutting down trees in Washington. Okay, well, you can say that without I think. United States government should stop cutting down trees in Washington. I don't know if they are. This is just an example. So for your research, you need to have at least 5 works cited on your works cited page, and that means you have to actually cite 5 things in your paper. There are 3 topics that I always make illegal, because after years of teaching this, I just get tired of reading about these 3 topics because they're very popular. And I've read about 1 billion essays about each one, so no abortion essays, no gun control essays, and no legalizing marijuana essays. I'm tired of those. But anything else is fair game. I got an extra space in here. You could argue, for example, that video games can be taken seriously as a sport, right? And not every topic has to be some sort of huge political thing that everyone gets angry about. You could argue, Sam Houston should build more parking lots, right? And making a small argument like that is even better because it helps you visualize your specific audience, right? Your specific audience, are going to be people that go to students, SAM, people that work at SAM. There's not enough parking, things like that. So here's your rubric, right? Audience and appeals. You need to use emotional and rational appeals to the audience. The writer has a clear understanding of a specific audience in mind. It weakens an argument if you're just sort of talking to everyone. You need to be talking to someone more specific. Okay. Logical fallacies. Again, if you're full of logical fallacies, like I said, we'll go over those. One common one is, because everyone's doing it, or the Ford F-150 is the best truck because it's the best-selling truck. Well, that doesn't mean it's the best. That just means it's the best-selling. Totino's pizza. This is good for college kids. #1 selling frozen pizza is Totino's. Now, does that mean Totino's pizza is the best pizza you can buy at the grocery store? No. Tombstone, Red Baron, almost any other pizza you could buy apart from Totino's is better than Totino's. But the reason Totino's is the #1 selling frozen pizza is because it's the cheapest frozen pizza. Okay, so there's an example of a logical fallacy in real life. Research and evidence, you need to use your 5 sources. The sources should enhance your paper. They should not detract from or take over your paper. If you are just parroting meaning saying exactly what other people are saying, then there's no real reason for me to read your paper. I want to know what you think, and then use your sources. Say, look at this person who agrees with me. That's what sources are for. They're to enhance your stealing credibility from other people. So you want to use good sources, as highly respected sources. For example, an article on from Purdue University is going to steal more credibility for you than something off of BuzzFeed. It's like, ooh, the top 10 ways to reduce belly fat or something, whatever, from BuzzFeed, because it's all garbage. It's all garbage content. So try to find high quality sources to steal as much credibility as you can. A good tip for this is to go to the library, or go to the library through SAM. You can go through your homepage, go the quick links, go down to the library, and use Engine Orange to do a bunch of research. You can limit your search to scholarly journals, and this is a good thing to do not just for this class, but for all classes in the future. Go through that. You can send an email, or I think they still do live chats with librarians who would love to help you do that. So use the resources available to you. Don't just sit down and Google, something. Please know Wikipedia. That's not okay as a source. Things like that. All right. So research and evidence. Structure and argument. You want a clear structure. I should know what to expect from the introduction. Say, I'm going to talk about this, this, and this. And then you talk about this, this, and this. And that should be clear. Use the formula that we learned in this class. Topic plus assertion plus organization plus so what for a killer introduction, and you'll be fine there. And the last one is spelling, grammar, and punctuation and ethos. So make sure that you do not use first or second person, right? That is not allowed in this essay. And that you don't have any grammar issues, especially ones that we've gone over. Okay, if we've gone over like clauses, for example, I don't want to see any run-on sentences because you did not, you put a period at the end of a dependent clause. So make sure that this is it's not the final exam, but it's sort of a culmination. This should be the best paper you've ever written. That's what this should be, and I want you to treat it as such. So this is your assignment sheet. If you look in your week folder, it'll be there. Good luck, and I can't wait to read it when it's done.